Quantitative research focuses on collecting numerical data, categorizing it, and counting it in order to build a statistical model for explaining a particular phenomenon. And the instruments to collect this data are surveys, polls, face-to-face interviews, among others. As well as the methods for the quantitative research design are survey research, experimental research, quasi-experimental research, etc. And in the methods of the sampling methods, we have probability sampling or no probability sampling. The probability sampling allows us to select randomly the people, and in the non-probability sampling, we choose the people in the non-random way. Quantitative research questions are objective questions that provide a detailed knowledge about the research topic, and we have three: comparative, descriptive, and relationship-based research questions. About the data analysis, we must do a statistical analysis that could be inferential or descriptive. In the descriptive, we can draw conclusions about the population as a whole, and in the inferential, we have to highlight the significant differences between the set of data. Finally, the strengths of this quantitative research are: this is an objective analysis, these conclusions can be generalizable, and this is too easy to do. And finally, in the drawbacks, we have that this needs a large number of sampling, this has two-dimensional of data, and we must confirm our bias.
Qualitative research focuses on abstract files of data such as experience and concept. The objective is allow us to investigate people's opinion and understand user often utilizing formal communication. The methods are case study, phenomenal study, ground theory, ethnographic, and narrative study. The instruments to collect data are constructivist well-being, ethnographic design, and observation of behavior.
The sampling method need not be random and excellent of structure. It can be the purpose of theoretical sampling, the nominated sample, the volunteer sample, and the sample that include the whole population. The research question has how to select sample for the study, and the data analysis primarily classifying person and event of the prospect with characteristics. And the principal strengths are validity, thoroughness, authenticity, and creativity.
Concerning the mixed methods design, its main objective is to collect, analyze, and mix both quantitative and qualitative research and methods in a single study to understand a research problem. Its main purpose is to expand and strengthen a study's conclusion and therefore contribute to the published literature. Concerning the methods, it includes the rigorous methods of both types of data. This happens at the level of data collection, data analysis, and interpretation. Now concerning the instruments, as I said before, it collects both types of data, but depending on the design that we choose, it will be different. For example, if we choose an exploratory or an explanatory design, the research will be sequential. But if we choose a convergent design, the data collection method will be concurrent or simultaneous. Now talking about the instruments itself, since this is flexible, we can use different types of instruments such as surveys, questionnaires, interviews, depending on the study. Concerning the research questions, they help to determine which component is more dominant, whether the qualitative part or the quantitative part. They can be presented as separated or in a single question. Now talking about the data analysis, it depends on the method design. For example, if we choose a convergent design, it has three phases, but if we choose the explanatory or the exploratory design, the data is analyzed into different parts. Now, finally, talking about the strengths and drawbacks, this mixed method design is rather for understanding the research, to collaborate with other people, and is more flexible. But on the other hand, concerning the disadvantages is more complex in the terms of evaluation, and the researchers have to have more expertise concerning both types of methods.